My mother used to tell me there was no such thing as monsters. There was nothing hiding in the dark. Nothing was going to jump out of the shadows. I wish I could have told my child the same thing, but by the time I was grown, I'd seen too many monsters. I knew they were real. There was one thing I didn't know. It started with something like thunder. I don't know how else to describe it, because it was a sound no one had ever heard before. It was the sound of a Superman breaking the jaw of a god. Darkseid's invasion lasted a week. The Justice League battled tirelessly for everyone. They kept most of the fighting to unpopulated areas. They saved millions. Swarms of apocalyptian parademons were repelled. Deities were driven back, and the ultimate evil was stopped in his tracks. You will leave Earth, Darkseid. Now. It was perhaps the League's finest hour. It was their last together. You will not return to our world. Say it. The lasso of truth compels you. Yeah, it would probably be easier for him to speak if Superman hadn't just broken his mouth. I will not return. I have no need. For the truth is... I have what I came for. You know, I thought that was going really well, right up to that last ominous sentence. Anyone know what that was about? What is it? Cyborg is missing. Last I saw, he was chasing a swarm of parademons out of Metropolis. He could still be. He's not in Metropolis. He's not on Earth. What? How do you know? I have a location monitor running in one of his subroutines. You what? He's a walking weapon with apocalyptian technology running through his body and his brain, which we barely scratched the surface of understanding. It would be irresponsible to allow that kind of unknown power to move freely. Did Vic know you were tracking him? So you secretly hacked our friend. Wait, are you tracking any of us? Do you have a tracker on Superman? No. Anyone else concerned about that slight pause there? Leaving aside the morality of this for a moment, how do you know Vic isn't on Earth? My tracking system has a 2 light-years reach. Cyborg isn't in our solar system. Then where is he? Apocalypse. Darkseid didn't invade our world to conquer. The Earth was nothing to him. He came for something else. The anti-life equation. Do you know of it, Metal Man? No! It is the end of all free will. For the one who controls it, it is the domination of all sentient races. Yeah? Well, I try not to kink-shame anyone. Almighty Darkseid. Almighty Darkseid? Why is it gods always need people to suck up to them? It's a little sad that an all-powerful being needs constant reassurance. Almighty Darkseid possesses half of the anti-life equation. He believed the other half would manifest on your world. He was, of course, correct. He found it. Where? In you. Were you just waiting in the corridor to make a good entrance? Decide. Remove his tongue. The mother box will add your half of the equation to his system, Darkseid. But there is a problem. Merging the anti-life equation with the digital and the physical without destroying the host is unsound. If he is killed by the process, the equation will cease to exist. Then we need to control Victor Stone's end. I will summon death. Darkseid called, and death came.
Black Racer, I have need of you.
Later, after his system had grown him a new tongue, Cyborg explained that this was their mistake.
Das hard.
They took a piece of death and changed the equation. This was the corruption.
My head. It's in. Darkseid, it is time for God to die.
The torturer, DCeased, was immune to disease, but realizing what he'd unleashed, he tried to send the equation away. He sent Cyborg away. But it was too late. Their infected ruler was a slave to a new anti-life equation. Darkseid attacked. He leaped into the fires of apocalypse, into the world's core, and unleashed.
No. Darkseid is.
Darkseid was. Earth, Metropolis. As soon as Cyborg returned to Earth, his system was automatically online, and the anti-life equation leaped from its patient zero to the internet. Whoa! No! Cyborg tried to firewall himself, cutting himself off from the world, but the damage was done. The anti-life equation began to spread as a techno-organic virus. It attacked through social media, as a disease that bridged the digital divide to the biological, and infected the minds of all who saw it. The infected mindlessly shared, messaged, and tweeted the equation. As it took hold, desperate, frightened people tried to tear the equation from their heads. And then they were enslaved. The home of Scott-Free and Big Barda. I appreciate you wanting to help your friend, but if Cyborg is being held on Apocalypse, I'm his best chance of escape. You'll go. We will. Thank you, Barda. Thank you, Scott. Can you hear that? Hear what? Screaming. The world is screaming. John! Lois! The apartment of Lois, John, and Clark Kent, Metropolis. John, I think I heard my phone buzz. Have you seen it? Damien, where is it? How would I know? You're like a super detective. Batman's son should be able to find a phone. You have X-ray vision. That's, actually a good point. There. It's right. Ah! Dad? Clark, what the? Close your eyes! Don't look at the screen! Ah! No screens. Virus quarantined. Firewalls in place. All systems running on local intranet.
Connect to the backup analog camera system. Show me Gotham. Run projections based on average phone, tablet, and PC use, taking time zones into account, coupling the digital with what appears to be an aggressive biological blood-to-blood transference. How many infected?
An estimated 600 million worldwide. At the current exponential rate of internet dissemination, the virus will spread to almost every internet-connected device within days. Billions will be infected.
Has connection been disabled in the house?
No.
Damn it! Activate the Manor electromagnetic pulse! Do it now!
How do we help? I need to assemble the League. Clark, look out there. Who knows what's left of the League? He's not answering. The radio is supposed to be always reachable. He'll be okay. We'll hear from him soon. If anyone can intimidate a super virus, it's Batman. Dad said from what he heard on the streets, this started on social media, and, well, Batman isn't exactly social. Exactly. But look out there. It looks like the end of the world.
Damien, Bruce will have contingencies in place, and the end of the world couldn't stop him reaching you. It's okay, son. I have learned never to underestimate your father. Dick! Tim! Alfred! Master Bruce! Alfred! They're in here, sir!
My mother used to tell me there was no such thing as monsters. There was nothing hiding in the dark. Nothing was going to jump out of the shadows.
Dick!
I wish I could tell my child the same thing.
Sir, Dick, listen to me. I don't want to hurt you. No!
But by the time I was grown, I'd seen too many monsters. I knew they were real.
My God! Alfred, run!
There was one thing I didn't know.
Run!
There's a monster inside all of us.
The middle of the North Atlantic Ocean, miles from land.
In the first days, we were so isolated.
Hello? Is anyone here? Can anyone hear?
We hid ourselves away. Most did all they could to cut themselves off.
It's all right. Help is...
We had no idea how far the horror reached. How wide it spread. How deep. We would learn soon enough. Damien, Batman will be okay. I'm not worried, John. Why not? I'm like 70% sure this is Armageddon. I'm not worried. My parents are all right. Dad's never trusted smartphones. They're heading to their bunker.
I need to get to Smallville, but I'm not leaving you here.
The planet. We head to the Daily Planet. The first thing we needed to do was find a way to communicate. We needed to reach out across the world, to find survivors, to find allies.
Gotham.
I want to state for the record that I think this is a terrible idea.
What record?
A good point. I should go create a record right now, probably in the form of a scrapbook. This could take a few days, as the scrapbook will require glitter and taxidermy.
Harleen Quinzel, I'm going to stop you right there.
Seriously? Should you really use the green this way?
I'll let you in on a secret. Vines enjoy crushing people.
Right. Well, I'll never sleep in the same room as a houseplant again. You could come in there with me, you know, Red.
I know, but then you'll never know what I know.
What's that?
You're strong enough to do this alone. I'll be waiting for you in the botanical gardens. Go. Face your monster.
Mr. J? I've been thinking. I know you don't like it when I do that, and I guess that's part of the problem. I've been talking to Ivy, and no, this isn't about that sweet, crushing, vine-whispering flower goddess. That's not fair. This is my decision. Puddin', I'm here to say our life is over.
Outside Metropolis. I hate camping. I don't know why I let you two talk me into this.
Because I'm very persuasive.
And you're weak-willed, Hal. I'm literally known intergalactically for the strength of my will.
And yet, look at you camping. Clearly I'm going to have to update the entire universe on your utter capitulation here. Hal, we saved the world from the forces of apocalypse. We've earned one night away from it all. Why don't you use your ring to rustle up a ukulele and we can sing some campfire songs?
Isn't there a chance Dinah could blow up our heads if she sings? What are you doing, Ollie?
I'm standing for the presentation.
What presentation?
Hal Jordan, you have the ability to suck the joy out of any situation. Welcome to the Killjoy Corps.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn in.
He's on his phone. So much for getting away from it all. Ready? Hey, and seems like an overreaction. Hal? Hal?
My God. Green Lantern of Sector 2814. Lethal force is not sanctioned. Lethal force is not... Move! Ah! Dinah! Jordan, I don't know what's going on with you, man, but the next thing coming for your face isn't a punch. Oh, shit. Hal! Ollie! We needed to be heard. We needed to broadcast to anyone who could hear us. The planet has an old analog TV system and a radio station. We get these up and running, we get information, and we can start talking to whoever can still listen.
Wait. We can't go in yet. The whole building is swarming with monsters.
People we know.
Yes.
Clark!
John, don't let anything through that door until I get back.
Where are you going? What is it?
I heard something.
What did you hear?
A scream.
Hal? Pretty bird, what did you do? Green Lantern of Sector 2814, deceased. Scanning for replacement. Scanning for... replacement found. Dinah Lance of Earth, you have the ability to overcome great fear. Welcome to the Green Lantern Corps.
Whoa.
No, I don't want this.
Take it. We're going to need it.
We have him. He made contact.
It's Batman.
Bats! Man, what is happening? Hal just turned into a zombie and tried to kill us.
They're not zombies. They're not consumed by hunger. They're not feeding. They're spreading death. They're stealing life. These are the anti-living, and the trigger is an equation.
I always knew math would doom us all.
Listen carefully. I'm almost out of time. Being infected, I've examined my own blood.
What do you mean, being infected?
I'm inside one of Mr. Freeze's suits. Using the cold to slow down my metabolism, decelerating the spread of the virus within me. But it will soon take over.
Bruce.
There's literally no time for sentiment, Clark. It's a technological, biological hybrid. It can be transferred through blood and through digital imagery. To save the world, you're going to have to destroy any human carriers, and you're going to have to take down the internet.
I always suspected we'd have to destroy the internet to save the world. I just didn't know it would be like this. But come on, you're you! Batman isn't going to be taken out by a virus. You're not going to get sick and fade away. You're going to sacrifice yourself for the galaxy, outwitting an evil as old as the stars, or something. Bruce, there must be something you can do.
There isn't anything I can do. Or maybe my mind won't allow it. It wants this.
Batman?
Damien, Alfred has something for you. It's something I always wanted for you. Something I know you would have earned one day. I'm sorry I won't see you. I won't see you.
Father? Dad? Master Bruce? Dad! Computer, cease transmission. It shouldn't have ended this way. Not for you. I'm sorry, son. We didn't have time. My boys. We didn't have time to process. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. Too many died too quickly. We didn't have time to grieve. We simply had to act. To wrest control back from chaos. To take our hurt and strike back. Ah! Back off! I mean it! You know what? Screw this. No more running. Ivy's right. I have to face my monster. Mr. J, you were never any good for me. Oh. Oh my god. That was the most cathartic thing ever! Look at you. Years of smiling abuse, instantly reduced to a psychotherapeutic lump. Amazing. I'm coming, Red. Oh, come on! Zombie birds of prey? Really? Okay. I guess we're bird hunting.
Damien, I'm so sorry. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I get that. How about if I'll just sit here, so you're not alone. You're listening? Yes. Is the kid going to be okay? Damien is his father's son, Ollie, so he'll find a way to bury it and keep going. But he just lost his dad. Lois, I have to go home. I know. I'll secure the building first. We need to be able to communicate. We need to get the Daily Planet's radio system up and running, and then call out. What are you doing? I'm identifying everyone in the building who's infected, and everyone who isn't. Do you need help? Thanks, Dinah, but I'll manage. The hardest part of dealing with the infected was disassociating. The infected couldn't be people. They couldn't be colleagues. They couldn't be beloved friends. Familiar faces had to be shut out. The building's secure. You could come with me. Smallville would be safer. You know I'm needed here. There was so much anxiety. Dad, you'll be back, right? I promise. There was no point in making promises. Ollie, Dinah, please keep my family safe. Of course. There was too much uncertainty. We had no idea what was out there. Atlantis. Concentrate, Garth. I am concentrating. What you're asking me to do, Mira, it's too big. It's too much. You can do this. You can push against the tides. And if you really can't, maybe you should rethink the name Tempest. From now on, your superhero name will be Mild Weather Event. We had no idea what we were about to face. It's getting darker. It's not night yet. No, it isn't the sun. We lived alongside gods. We'd come to rely too much on the power of our heroes. It's the water. It's blood. We couldn't fathom that power being turned against us. Arthur? Garth! The blood! Stay away from the blood! Stay away from the... No! You will not take me! For all the power of the Man of Steel, Superman was still Superman. He had somewhere to be, but he couldn't ignore people who needed him. And as the first dawn rose on the apocalypse, it's okay. People needed him everywhere. Jefferson! Superman! It's Clayface! Are you all okay? Yes, thank you. You go. I'll deal with this. Go where? Take your family, head to the Daily Planet. I'll meet you there. Where are you going? I'm going home. Ma, where's Pa? Jonathan's inside. I hit him, Clark. He fell. Superman had somewhere to be. He was faster than a speeding bullet. But he was too late. Clark? It's time to go. We can't just leave. This is our home. Your father. He isn't here, Ma. He isn't here. Washington, D.C. There's an old saying. When you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Any word? No. No contact. No sign of him yet. Cadmus, deep underground. Ray Palmer is still inside the monster. Captain, we're out of time. There is a chain of actions. As per Plague Protocol B, Palmer has shrunk down and is taking a closer look at this virus. If he can see its building blocks, learn to destabilize it somehow. Plague Protocol C has been ordered. Closed satellite imagery has isolated the worst affected areas. You're up, Captain. I'll direct you through a closed channel. We need you to start excising the infection. I'm sorry. When you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail. But we didn't have a nail. We had an undead apocalypse, and the military had a living being of atomic fire. It was never going to end well. Walla! Something's... Atom? What happened wasn't supposed to be possible. Captain Atom was supposed to be impervious. But the lone surviving Cadmus scientist had a theory. Atom! Something's inside me! Captain Atom had been in a room with Ray Palmer. Palmer was never seen again. The scientist believed Palmer was infected, and the equation used him to find a way into Captain Atom. A microscopic man seized the heart of a living weapon. And the anti-life equation held one of the biggest hammers we had. Metropolis. Grandpa? He... Oh, Martha. We're ready to broadcast on every analog radio and television channel we can reach. I can't stop. I need to get back out there. People are... No. Dinah's right. We talked about it. You can't. And I understand restraining you with my hand like this is entirely symbolic. And I know you can just walk straight through me. We can't have you back out there. You're too great a threat. If you saw a screen, I won't. How can you possibly know that? Because I've been using my X-ray vision from the nanosecond I worked out what was causing this. I appreciate your concern, but I'm needed. We don't have time. Then find more time. What? They'll be out there, somewhere, one way or the other. Find them. Damien's right. That's the answer. But I'm coming with you. We called out as far as we could. This is Lois Lane of the Daily Planet in Metropolis. I know the world looks like a nightmare. If you can hear me, I know you're scared. But you are not alone. The call went out to friends. We are regrouping. To heroes. The Justice League is gathering in Metropolis. And villains. Anyone with the power or means to confront this, please come to the Daily Planet roof, if it is safe and you are capable of doing so. The call stretched across the world. Themyscira. Hippolyta, my city is gone. My people are gone. Arthur, I didn't know where else to come. It reached Queens. Mira, your Majesty, you are welcome on Themyscira. We will gather, we will grow. And goddesses. Diana, where are you going? Metropolis! We are preparing to fight the nightmare. Keystone City. Flash! Flash! Barry, Wally. As powerful people heard the call, Superman and Black Canary went searching for more time. I see them. Can you hear us? Superman! Dinah! Wait! We can't leave!
Batman contacted both of us the second he understood what was happening. I don't know how Bruce is faster than us. We had to hide away from the world. Not very heroic, but for either one of us to be infected would spell disaster. I can move you safely. Dinah, you're a Green Lantern now? What's happening? Where's Hal?
Gotham.
Back! Get back! Ah, nuts. Whoa. That was pretty romantic.
Crushing the undead is romantic.
Saving my life is romantic. Crushing the undead is just a delightful bonus.
Come on.
Where are we going?
The green will protect us. This is Lois Lane of the Daily Planet. If you can hear me, Mom, can you hear that? Hear what? It sounds like thunder.
Anissa?
It's not me. It sounds like impending doom. Trust me, I've been doing this a long time. I have a finely tuned ear for the impending. I can see her.
Her? Oh, man.
That's a really big zombie.
Push her back! Keep Giganta away from the Daily Planet! What? No!
I've got the Batwing.
Superman, take her down! Superman, move!
Wait!
What? Batman said they're infected. There could still be hope. She could still be alive. We can't just... Are you serious, Clark? That's an undead giant. I'm not giving it time to get back up and... Cyborg. Vic, what have you done?
She wasn't alive. None of them are. We need to talk.
Father? Damien, I'm sorry, son. He said you were worthy of it, that he was proud of you, and that he should have told you that every day.
Here you go. It's a temporary solution, but Anissa's contact lenses should make everything blurry, including any screen. They'll probably give you a pretty bad headache. Thanks, but that's better than being a zombie. They're not zombies.
Hey man, if it groans like a zombie and shuffles like a zombie,
They're a blight, an extension of the anti-life equation. The blighted ones want to spread death, nothing more, and they will search for life. They can sense it. They will find it. They will end it. We can't stay here. We will continue to attract them.
Hey, incoming! Kendra! It's all right. I've got you.
I heard the call. I was on the way.
What happened?
Captain Atom, he's turned. He's going to blow.
Where?
Washington, D.C. The anti-life equation controlled a man of atomic fire. But we had a warrior goddess and a man of steel from the stars. They'd always protected us, always saved the day. They would take him up.
Superman? Hold him!
Up and away. It was the most destructive explosion ever unleashed on the world. It was heard and felt across the planet. Washington was gone in an instant, and the blast kept growing. Baltimore crumbled. And finally, the last nail was Metropolis.
Dad?
Shh. Close your eyes.
Hold on to me. Hold on to...
And the hammer came down. It's true. Apocalypse. The whole damn planet. God is dead. Darkseid, the all-knowing. And he didn't know what he was doing. My father is gone. How do you feel? Honestly, pretty good. Come on. We need to go back. We have to face what God unleashed on Earth. No response to audible or visual stimuli. No reaction to touch or to pain. No noticeable change after a secondary exposure to the virus. Deep analysis of the virus code shows no obvious flaws, and I'm hesitant to attempt any change for fear of corruption. I have 14 PhDs, and I'm stumped. They're back. We go to the origin. Where do we even start? Seriously, look out there, Scott. Do we just go out and start hitting, or... Whoa! What are you doing? Getting the door. How do you know it's not monsters? I don't think the undead knock that politely. You don't know that's a knock. It might just sound like a knock. It could be a bloodied stump smacking against... Bloodied stump found the doorbell. Answer the door. Mr. Terrific. Barda, what are you doing here? I was tracking the planet for apocalyptic technology and got a spike. Scott thought you were a bloodied stump. Veggie plate? I've investigated the virus. It's apocalyptic at its core. You've seen it? I thought that was how the infection was spreading. The T-mask protected me from the virus. Did you know it would do that? No. You're one of the smartest people in the world and you just got lucky? Yes. I was hoping you could take me to Apocalypse. If we can find exactly where this originated, maybe I can... Apocalypse is gone. The whole planet is destroyed. I see. Then we move on to other plans. To other destinations. Cord Industries. The undead are right outside the door! Teddy! It's okay, Booster. That door is solid titanium. Nothing is getting... Barda! Hi. We're almost done out here. Want some help? No, I'd say we're good. It's good to see you, Barda. You too. I'd give you a hug, but I'm covered in a lot of undead bits. I have part of an ear in my tights. What do you need? First, we need a shower. Then we need to save the world. To do that, we need to think outside the box. It really is the end of the world, isn't it? I'm hoping we still have a say in that. Do you honestly think we do? We'll find out in England. Why not go to the Justice League? The Justice League is a powder keg. Do you really want to be nearby if the anti-life equation gains the power of Wonder Woman? Ah, no. The origin of the virus is gone. Our next option is magic. Magic is notoriously unreliable. What if it's a dead end? There is a third option, but it could go very badly. How badly? I'd prefer not to think about that yet. I don't want to risk all of time and space to save humanity. No, that sounds bad. Shit! Chas, start the car! Start the bloody... Oh, mate. I'm so sorry. Jesus!
Why didn't I ever learn to drive? Huh? John Constantine. Oh, look at this. 2 misters and a big. Why can't you people get regular names? I mean, Mr. Terrific, what kind of arrogant sword is comfortable walking around with that hanging around him? Why not just call yourself Mr. Fool of Me Bloody Self and be done with it? Are you okay? Peachy just set me best mate on fire and crashed his car while sitting on his ashes. How's your day going? My entire planet was destroyed? Alright, it's not a competition. How the hell did you find me? You have a Justice League membership in your wallet. It has a transponder inside. It what? I thought it was like a library card. John, I can't find a technological fix for this. I'm hoping there could be a magical one. You think I can click my fingers and make all this go away? No, I already tried. This is beyond magic. This is find somewhere well-stocked and enjoy what's left time. You're not going to help. I'm gonna hide and get so irresponsibly drunk I can barely feel anything. Care to join me? We have a world to save. Right, off you pop and do that then. If you change your mind, I won't. You could. You don't know everything, sunshine. Fucking heroes. Our magician stepped into a portal and vanished. Yes, it's option 3. Wasn't that the option that risks all of time and space? Yes. Right! What is it? It's you, Booster Gold. I believe you are the only person who can save humanity. You're supposed to be some great thinker. Think better. You own a time machine. Kind of. I stole a time machine. You can operate it. Yes. Where is it? It's in safe hands, Teddy. We're visiting some old friends. Malibu, the home of fire and ice. This doesn't look good. It looks like they fought hard, but there's no way of knowing if they're still alive in there. Teddy? Get to the house! Scott and I will hold them off. You're sure? Go! There are too many! We can always escape. We escape and the past stays the same. The world dies. I know. We have to keep fighting. We have to give Booster Gold a chance to save the universe. What a ridiculous sentence. But if he can turn back time, if he can find a way, are your last words really going to be quoting Cher? I like Cher. This way! Down here! Michael Carter. Oh no! You will not be permitted to change time. Wave Rider. Who? He's a linear man. We're all linear men, surely? He's a master of time, and we're not getting past him. A pocket dimension, the Oblivion Bar. Accessible only to powerful magic users. What can I get you, John? Bobo, give me the bottle from the top shelf that made the Phantom Stranger forget his own name. It's that bad out there? No, it's way worse. Bollocks. Tell anyone who asks that I was out of my scone when I decided to do this. Where are you going? To be a fucking hero. You are under arrest, Michael Carter. The machine will be confiscated, and you will— Oi! Take a good look, Sparkleface. Can you see my future? No. No. Now, watch the hand closely. What is this? This is called misdirection. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, did ye, Time Lord? That was sodden magic. I knew you'd come. Of course you did, smarty pants. Now do what you gotta do. I'll hold off shiny hair here.
Fuck! Constantine! Ah! Bloody hell. Booster, go! Go now! What's wrong? Get up! I feel...
It is as it should be.
What's happening?
The end. Kal-El of Krypton has found Barry Allen of Earth in the rubble of Keystone City.
Teddy! Booster!
I think we just lost the future. I don't think I was ever born.
What? No! Stay here, man! Stay!
I'm sorry I'll never know you, Teddy.
Ah!
It is time for me to go.
You get to just walk away? You happy this is the bloody timeline you choose to protect?
No, I am far from happy. Goodbye, John Constantine. I don't know if we will meet again.
Oh, we'll meet again. I'll find you, asshole. Actually, you know what? You've thoroughly pissed me off.
What have you done? Why can't I move?
Because we're bound together.
Let go.
Nope, you're stuck here with me, and I can see our future. It's short. Huh?
John Constantine.
Tisi Revornoj. Zatanna?
It is not your time. Another fate awaits you.
Another... Oh, you wanker! Ow, son of a...
Brute force cannot harm the helm.
Also, it's made of metal, so, you know, punching it is a bad idea to start with. I get a last-second rescue, but actual heroes have to die. Bobo told us where you'd gone. I'm sorry we didn't get here sooner. That guy's name was Mr. Terrific, and he sought and earned it.
I'm sorry. This was their fate.
Oh, shut it. Not a big believer in destiny, mate. Takes all the human out of it.
The world is ending, John Constantine. We must prepare for what comes next. The Lords of Chaos and Order.
Can eat a giant bag of bollocks. The world isn't over until I say it is. Superman, Wonder Woman, they'd protected us so many times before. No matter how dark the day, we saw them and knew hope. But they couldn't protect us from this. 3 cities gone. Just gone. Washington, Baltimore,
Metropolis.
Millions and millions of people gone in an instant, and one small bubble of survivors. Grateful to be alive. Ashamed when everything else had died. Well, not everything. It's amazing what cockroaches can survive.
Superman! Luther, by Rao, if you so much as truce. I am not here to fight you, Superman. I am not here to add to... Look what happened to our city.
Over the next few days, we took down the internet. Every major server in every country. Every mass digital broadcasting device. Everything we'd relied on was severed, so the only way for the virus to spread was through people. Themyscira. 2 major sanctuaries were established for the survivors, places we believed the infected couldn't reach. Diana, think of what you're asking. We have never allowed man's world to set foot on Philippus. Soon there won't be any of man's world left. We will be alone on our island, surrounded by death, with the inevitable closing in. We are supposed to be protectors. It is time we offered protection here. Wonder Woman, Superman, and Queen Mira lifted sections of the sea floor. They added landmass to Themyscira for the refugees of the world, and Paradise Island was paradise no more. The Gotham jungle grew in a week. Nothing penetrated its thorn-filled walls. It was obvious who sheltered inside. We hoped she'd agree to help.
Let me do the talking once we're in there.
Are you sure, Damien? You're not exactly a people person.
Ivy's not exactly people.
Croc! Out of the way. Huh? Dinah, cut us free!
Don't!
What?
Don't harm the plants!
Yeah, good call, Bat Boy. Hey, look at that! We killed Killer Croc! How awesome is the death wall? Awesome is not the word I'd use. Why are you here? Why is a robin dressed as a tiny Batman?
Batman's gone.
What? I am sorry.
Pamela, we're looking for Sanctuary for survivors.
Oh, that. Yeah, we've already started this conversation. I wouldn't call it a conversation. Hardy has been nagging me incessantly. I'll stop nagging as soon as you agree to be a benevolent jungle queen. Come on, Red. I know you have some empathy blooming in your heart. There will be rules. Yes! The fruit of the green will be allowed to be eaten as the green wills it. But if any human harms the green, they will be expelled and fed to the monsters. Seems harsh.
We will agree to any terms.
Cyborg and Luther were able to engineer closed communications. The Fortress of Solitude was set up as a new information hub. And as a new Hall of Heroes. And we got to work.
This is quite impressive, Victor. Why have we never worked together before? You kept trying to kill me and my friends. Sure, but in my defense, that was before I realized you could be useful.
What are you working on?
Plans.
For what?
For arcs. The arcs will fit 7 million people. We're not leaving. Superman, I am the most intelligent person on the planet, and... Wait, Batman is dead, yes? Yes. Right. Then I am the most intelligent person on the planet, and I'm telling you, the world is over. It's inevitable. If the human race is to survive, it has to leave the Earth. We're not abandoning this planet. We're fighting for it.
Son, Clark, if it's the only way...
Ma, it can't be. Losing 2 homeworlds in one lifetime.
Lex?
How careless.
Fuck you, Luther. Open your mouth against my husband again, and I will smash it closed again. Understand? We need your mind. We sure as hell don't need you for anything else. Violence is never the answer, John. It looked like a pretty good answer just then. Over the next few weeks, we located survivors and brought them to safety. To the Gotham jungle. Welcome to paradise! Don't step on the grass! Seriously, don't. And to the island of Themyscira. We began building the arcs. And for the first time, we took time to talk and to grieve. For a while, it felt like we were in control. We were never in control. Our mistake was bringing all the heroes together. It started as a buzz.
Anyone else hear that?
Then it grew to a scream.
Ah!
A scream in our minds,
No!
followed by invisible death. What is that? Can anyone see anything?
Ah!
Martian Manhunter! Barry!
Move. He's done.
Barry, where did he go?
He's running. I'll get him. No. If you're turn too, Wally, I'll go.
Do you honestly think you can catch him?
No.
It's hard to explain how quickly someone moving at super speed can infect the world. Death spreading faster than the speed of sound.
Cyborg, Flash is dead. He is!
Promise me.
I promise. How are you going to catch up to him?
I don't have to catch up to him. I can come from the other side. I can meet him. Head on. That day, we found out what happens when the unstoppable force meets the immovable object.
Barry, I'm so sorry.
They merge. I don't know how long Superman had. His body could obviously fight the infection longer than others. I don't know how long it seemed to him, a man who can move at those speeds. But with the time he had left, he crossed the world.
Wally.
Superman?
Barry's gone. I'm sorry. And so am I.
Oh no.
I need you to connect Lois, Ma, and John to the Speed Force. Can you do that for me?
I can. He was supposed to be immortal. Oh, Clark. Smallville? Dad?
Ma, thank you for finding me, for raising me, for teaching me. Thank you for giving me your name, and your values, and your empathy. My world ended, and you and Pa gave me another one. Lois, I have absolutely no regrets. I honestly don't know how I got so lucky. I crossed an ocean of stars, and somehow I found you. Thank you for choosing me.
Thank you for choosing me.
John, I know things look dark, but you're the light. You're the hope. You're going to change the universe. I know it. No pressure. Just keep helping. You will make mistakes. You will fail sometimes, but I will always, always be proud of you. I've seen so much of the universe. You're the best thing in it. You, my family, thank you for being my world.
He tried. He tried to leave, to get as far away from Earth as he could, to starve himself of oxygen before the virus could. Maybe if he hadn't stopped to speak to us, if he hadn't, then, Clark, my husband was gone, and any hope our world had was gone with him. Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive.
432 Park Avenue, New York, the largest residential building in the world, 1,396 feet in the air.
Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. But Clark had a much greater power. Every single person who saw him was filled with hope. Look. Up in the sky. All hope was lost at 11:48 a.m. It was a Wednesday.
The Fortress of Solitude. If Superman has turned, then that's it. It's over. The Arks are ready. We need to leave Earth, now!
Superman can take down both Arks in a heartbeat. We need to take him on.
How? With this. Batman left a takedown plan for every major hero.
Of course he did. Bruce doesn't even have to be alive to scheme against us all.
Actually, he, didn't leave one for you.
Bruce didn't think I could be dangerous? You're hurt Batman didn't have a post-mortem Machiavellian plan to end you? Well, yeah. I could be a planetary threat if I wanted to. Of course you could, dear.
It appears Master Bruce stalked your belt himself, Master Damian. Right hip pocket.
Kryptonite?
These schematics would turn the kryptonite into a suppressing gas. If we build this, it will certainly slow Superman down. That's not enough. My father knew what he was doing. We should trust him on.
Bruce was a lot of things, but he was never lethal. It was admirable. But we can't hold back now. You have a better solution? Of course. You think Batman's the only one with enough sense to plot against his friends. Dinah, Vic, with me. Everyone else to the Arks. One to those sheltering in Ivy's jungle in Gotham, the other to Themyscira. As the Arks took off, their defenders prepared. The Fortress of Solitude, Kal-El's Forge. Clark is vulnerable to kryptonite and to magic. Years ago, my mother and I hypothesized we could join the two. You're sure it'll work? This is the Sword of Athena. Athena was the goddess of war, and we fight for everything. She was the goddess of craft, and we have fused mythology with an element from a world that no longer exists. Last, she was goddess of mathematics, and we are fighting an equation. This is not coincidence. I believe I hold fate in my hands. The Gotham jungle. We had a day, less than a day. The two Arks could hold a maximum of 7 million each. Each of us knew what that meant. That's everyone on board. 6,004,709 people.
Time for us all to go.
No.
Ivy?
I'm not abandoning the green. And I'm not abandoning her. We were leaving so many behind. We only had 2 Arks, and we had no time. Attempting to save more would have meant disaster. All aboard! Themyscira. We had to find a way to live with what we were doing, or no one would live at all. Queen Hippolyta! Queen Mira! What is it, Philippus? Your Majesties, something is happening! Out at sea! Move the evacuation to high ground. Ready your warriors around the Ark and the refugees. What is it? A storm? No, it's a tempest. The Kraken! Arthur! And Batman didn't think I could be dangerous. Just fired an arrow half a mile through raging winds into the brain of the undead king of the sea while he was controlling the damn Kraken. Fuck you, Batman. The infected Atlanteans shouldn't have been able to set foot on Paradise Island. They shouldn't have been able to find it. Philippus, go! But when we raised the seafloor and extended the island for refugees, Themyscira was no longer hidden, no longer safe from the outside. A wave of monsters came from the sea, where it broke against 2 warrior queens. But they weren't alone. Good to have you with us, Wonder Girl. Are you ready? I'm ready, Antiope. Attack! They charged. And without fear, the Amazons of Themyscira crashed into the dead of the deep. Half a world away. Well, he wasn't hard to find. Cyborg, is anyone alive down there?
No life signs at all.
Okay, then I don't have to hold back. They were the fiercest warriors on the planet. They had trained and battled together for thousands of years. They had beaten myths and legends, giants and gods. But nothing could prepare them for this. Still, they fought as friends, and the lovers fell. Antiope! They fought as allies rose again as foes. That's the last of the refugees. Your Majesty, we have to go! The Amazons! Mira, there's no extracting them from that. Cassie, it's time for you to leave.
Sure, but you're coming with me, Your Majesty. No. Tell Diana. Tell my daughter the promise of Themyscira is hers to honor now. They stayed so millions could flee. The Amazons fell, but they fell fighting. They fell for all of us. Paradise held off oblivion. Pretty bird, the arcs have taken off. We lost... A lot of Amazons fell, but we're away. Dinah! Our defenders did so much to protect us. They risked everything. But they were up against so much power. Power without hesitation. Power without remorse. No! They bought us time. But that's all they could do. Diana! Superman, he's gone. You know where. He's seen the arcs. You have to stop him. It's okay. I've got her. I'll stay with her until... Vic, you can't stay. The virus started with me, Dinah. I was never coming with you. Go. Get to the arcs. Damien, I never wanted my son to have to be a hero. He's coming. My dad. That's not your father. Yeah, I know. Our children, we're supposed to protect them. Can I do anything? Look after Mom for me? Yeah? Of course. You're gonna be a great Batman. We're the ones who are supposed to fight for their future. John. It's okay, Mom. I know what I have to do. But he was the only one who could fight for ours. John was the only one standing between the last survivors of Earth and extinction. Clark would have been so proud of him. He was a child, trying to hold back death. My son couldn't stop that. But he bought us one precious minute. And in that minute, attention Green Lantern of Sector 2814, the cavalry arrived. Seriously? Dinah? Guy Gardner? I leave you alone for like a month and the whole place goes to hell. What's happening? The Guardians and the Green Lantern Corps are quarantining Earth, which isn't great. This is our space sector. Losing our whole world reflects pretty badly on all of us. You're joking. At a time like this, hey, I might not have the incredible will of Hal Jordan or the stunning creativity of Kyle Rayner, but I am a freaking master at masking my emotional terror with jokes. What's Superman doing? That's not Superman, and it's thinking, working out if it can take us all on. You're an equation. Do the math. In that moment, the anti-life equation made a choice. After him! It couldn't stand against the entire core, so it calculated another way to kill. Stop! What's it doing? It's feeding, absorbing, draining this sun. In time, this entire solar system will grow cold and die. And we're just going to let it? Even Green Lantern's light isn't powerful enough to reach into the heart of a star. Perhaps it is for the best. We cannot wipe out the virus directly. We cannot risk exposure. But if this system freezes, the virus will sleep. We will monitor this sun and your world. But it is time to move the survivors. It is time for a new world. It is time for humanity to leave its birthplace. Life has lost here.
Wait! I have a question. The lasso of truth compels you. Can you speak? We have a voice. Is there a way to stop you? We are death. Nothing can stop death. You are a virus. Is there a cure? Yes. What is it? Where is it? Where? The cure is in you. You are man and machine. You are binary, off and on. Patient 0 and the 1. The alpha, the omega. But that means everyone we fought, everyone we ended, they didn't have to die. Everything dies. The Arcs! I have to reach the Arcs. They have to know. Life is fleeting. That is the only truth. Death is forever.
My mother used to tell me there was no such thing as monsters. There was nothing hiding in the dark. Nothing was going to jump out of the shadows. I wish I could have told my child the same thing. But by the time he was grown, he'd faced too many monsters. I didn't know what was waiting in the dark ahead of us. There was one thing I did know. As we looked on our new world for the first time, our new start, our Earth 2, I knew the monsters were behind us now. The